I am Nurin, so I will continue this part with our subtopic, which is the introduction, the type of equipment, the basic principle of the equipment in terms of the application of the industry, and also the advantage and disadvantage of freeze drying.
Hello, my name is Nurul Fatihah binti Ahmad Farizal. The first one is introduction of drying equipment. The removal of water or another solvent by evaporation from a solid, semi-solid or liquid is the mass transfer process known as drying. Drying is a crucial step in the production of many different kinds of chemical products because it allows to the adjustment and control of moisture level in solid materials. Most biological materials are contained with high water content, which is typically more than 18% weight solute per weight solution, which is W per W. There are many advantages to drying, which include easier handling and storage, lower transportation costs, and greater stability. However, by evaporating moisture and removing vapors by heat drying, more true dehydration is achieved. This method is commonly taking place in a chemical process, thus heat and mass transfer are related to each other in drying process. There are few types of drying equipment, which is freeze drying, sun drying, and spray drying. Freeze drying is a type of dehydration that is frequently used to preserve perishable materials or to make them easy to transport. The sun drying, which uses the heat energy of the sun to remove moisture from materials. Last is the process of spray drying. A substance is suspended in the air, transformed into a fog mist to provide a broad surface area and exposed to hot airflow in a drying chamber. Typically, the dairy industries use this type of drying procedure.
Assalamualaikum hi, I am Anisha Nafatini. I'm going to continue this presentation with the type of drying equipment. There are 15 types of drying equipment, which is bin dryer, fluidized bed dryer, drum dryer, freeze dryer, pan dryer, flash dryer, industrial dryer, agitated vacuum dryer, disc dryer, tray dryer, screen conveyor dryer, fray dryer, rotary dryer, vacuum dryer, and tunnel dryer.
We're back again. I am Nurin. So, one of the drying equipment is a freezing dryer.
Hello, I am Noman Hafizi and I will continue basic principles of freeze drying. The fundamental idea behind freeze drying, sometimes referred to as lyophilization, is to eliminate water from a product by desorption and sublimation. The product must first be frozen before being placed in a strong vacuum with low pressure and low temperature that being applied in order to sublimate the ice. The product becomes dry and stable once the frozen water in it evaporates and is eliminated as water vapor. From this diagram, the product will be frozen and converted into water vapor by sublimation, since sublimation requires the addition of heat energy to break the bonds between the solid particles, since sublimation is a phase transition from a solid directly to a gas without going through the liquid phase. The function of the condenser in freeze drying is to collect the water vapor that sublimates from the frozen product during the drying process. The collected water vapor is then removed from the system by a vacuum pump. The process in terms of application industry, or the process of freeze drying that being used in industry, since due to rising customer demand for safe food items with high quality, fresh-like qualities and novel features, freeze drying has become a crucial procedure in the food business. Different foods, food additive, and food ingredients can be freeze-dried to extend their shelf lives while maintaining their original sensory and nutritional qualities. Due to this, it serves as a good substitute for traditional heat air drying. Probiotics and enzymes are also produced by freeze drying in the biotechnology industry. Additionally, because it can keep biological molecules active, freeze drying is widely used in the pharmaceutical industry to preserve medications and vaccines. The two diagram below is the process of freeze drying that been used in food industry and also biotechnology industry. Thank you.
Hi, I am Anis again. There are 3 advantages of freezing dryer. The first one is maintain better nutritional value than other drying method. The process also preserves the actual color and shape of the original raw material, reassuring consumers that are actually getting real fruits and vegetables in their diets. The intense flavor and aroma of freeze-dried ingredients also closely resembles the profile of the raw material. The second one is capacity to customize to particular demands and project goals. Freeze-dried ingredients can be cut or ground into many different sizes and shapes, everything from whole fruits and vegetables down to fine powder. Finished product can be easily mixed into any blend or formulation for a flavor profile completely unique to your final product. The last one is method for the long-term preservation of biologically methods. It is because freeze drying has been developed to preserve bioactive molecules, pharmaceutical products, and other delicates. Lots of pharmaceutical products use freeze drying as the process for dehydration and improving the stability, such as virus, vaccines, protein, or colloidal carrier. Lyophilization is used in the pharmaceutical and biotechnology industry to improve the stability of formulation. The active pharmaceutical ingredient and accompanying excipients will be solubilized in water. Mass of the solution is rendered sterile by filtering it through equivalent sterilizing grade filters. The sterilized solution will be filled into the vials, then it will be loaded into the lyophilizer where the solution is frozen. Then it will be subsequently be heated at very low pressure. According to cyanotypes, highly porous cake has a low moisturized content and can be stored over extended periods of time at the designated storage condition until its intended use. Next, there are 3 disadvantages of freeze dryer. The first one is a high level of capability of this freezing dryer is required in operators and service engineers. In this situation, it involves a high level cost only for this dryer. Not only the high level cost, the maintenance of the dryer also relative high cost because the technology that being made in freezing dryer is more advanced compared to conventional drying system. Based on royalty, the cost for freezing dryer is about 5 times more expensive than conventional drying method. Next, cause silicone oil leakage. In the freezing drying, the common fluid that be used for heating or cooling shaft is silicone oil. A leakage of silicone oil can be occur when the continuous heating or cooling cycle at the weak areas which connected with the shaft and hose. The contaminant from the silicone oil can lead to major losses of food or material products. And the last one is growth of microbiome. The spoilage of organisms and pathogen resistant to main method of microbial decontamination in freezing drying, which is the low temperature dehydration process can remain in the products. Although microbial growth is inhibited by the low moisture condition, it can survive in the food products. According to Fellows, the product can absorb moisture if the product is not